How we doing, Big Orange Nation? This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel. One of the big talking points besides the game this weekend in Neyland Stadium is what's the state of the turf? The turf was replaced just a few weeks ago after the Morgan Wallen concert. Fortunately enough, Monday night guy for us comes on, been coming on for a couple months, Kerry Williams. He got access today. He got in there. He got a few pictures. I'm going to share them with you here in just a moment on here. But thank you guys for checking out the channel and supporting it along the way. It's greatly appreciated. Let's get right into this thing. A few weeks ago, when Tennessee was going to Oklahoma, of course, there were the two Morgan Wallen concerts, Friday night, Sunday night. And it was said that they were going to be tearing up the turf and redoing it. NASCAR was coming to town to Bristol that weekend, and they showed a video of like a show car or something down doing donuts on the surface at Neyland Stadium. Austin Price, volquest.com, and others of volquest.com have talked about, I think Brent Hubbs did as well, talked about the process, what went into it. So after the Sunday night Morgan Wallen concert, it was said that Morgan Wallen's crew got everything for his stage and everything up and out pretty quickly. They didn't waste a lot of time with that. So that enabled Tennessee and the crew they're working with to get everything taken up. It got enabled, said the field surface was coming from North Carolina. So they were able to get everything cut, get everything done, what they needed, thankfully, prior to the storms that come through. And so they were able to get those cut, get them delivered, and they worked, I think it was till the Sunday night of the bye week, if I'm not mistaken on that, or close to it. They got that installed. They worked extra hours. They were able to get it watered, do what they needed to it. And now in Knoxville, they've had all these days of sunlight, which I had seen was a welcome sight for them, as that would help the surface. Well, I'm going to show you here real quick, and I'm not going to comment on it because it takes my mic away, but check out these photos here real quick as I take myself off. So as you can see, got three photos of them there from the looks like from the visitor sideline around the end zone, down or the gate 21 end zone. I know that part of it, but that field question was, would that turf be ready in that time? And when we texted about it today, he texted me the pictures and we were looking at it, and I asked him, I said, how does it look? Because it looked in the picture to me pretty good. He got in there. I think somebody told him to get out, but he got the pictures anyway. So he made it happen. I said, did the field surface look pretty good? And he said it looked so good, actually. And these pictures, when you see them from a phone, and he posted them on Twitter as well, they looks really good. And why is this a relevant topic? Well, you think back a few weeks ago to Oklahoma. Think about how bad that field was. I don't know what had happened. I know they had some extremely hot weather. From what I had gathered, maybe it was overwatered. I don't know I don't think it was rain, but, and I'm talking about that. Like, I just remember the field was in bad surface. I can't remember all the exact details of why. I know I'd read about where Jason Swain, he does sideline reporting for the Vol Network, and he talked about how that field was unacceptable. That was not an SEC quality field. You could see on the ABC broadcast, that was a terrible field at Oklahoma that they're even playing on that. It got one of Oklahoma's guys' knees torn up on it. And then you think back a couple years to South Carolina, all the conspiracy theories with that game, Connor Stallions and so forth. Brent Hubbs, VolQuest.com, said that night he walked that field. He said that field was not in good shape. And so I think it's a relevant question. What's the playing surface going to be like? And, from the looks of it, from the looks of the photos that Kerry sent to me today, the looks of the photos that he has posted, this looks like an awesome field. This looks like the Neyland Stadium that really is a field of dreams. It's going to look awesome on Saturday night. The crowd's going to be fired up. They'll have their fireworks going. They'll have their light show going. It'll be gleaming down on this beautiful new surface that was cut, that was delivered from North Carolina. It was installed. They've gotten enough time on it. Now the question's going to be, how does it hold up? From what I've seen, VolQuest.com guys have said, based on who they've talked to, they feel like the surface will hold up good. They're very confident in it. So I think that's got to be a plus, because, again, you don't want to have 2 times in 3 games playing on awful surfaces. I'm not aware of any issues last week at Arkansas. I wish we could use that example on it, but I don't think there was any issues with the field surface last week. If I'm wrong on that, I'm wrong. But, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you've seen it, what you think about it. Do you think it'll be any issues this weekend as well? So I'm going to get out here on that one. Again, I thought it was a relevant topic just based on what we saw at Oklahoma a few weeks ago. So I hope you'll check that out. And got to think Neyland's going to be rocking this weekend with, after what happened last week, the first SEC night game this year, and it's Florida coming to town. It's going to be wild this weekend. Hopefully the boys, hopefully the guys, the team will step up, get back playing the football we know they're capable of playing this weekend. Post in the comment section of the video how you can join the channel and the Patreon for the channel as well. I'll put those links in the description for you. Like always, thank you for the support. If you're thinking about joining the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. I did have a post yesterday as well. I hope you'll check it out on the House of Orange YouTube page. Ask for comments not only from members, not only from subscribers, but if you're one of those that's on the fence, you're thinking about subscribing, you're a returning viewer, give me some ideas here. And what I'm looking for, what are you looking for when you look for a YouTube channel? That's just me polling the audience, because I can promise you, I want to stand out from others. I don't want to copy other channels. Does it happen sometimes? Yes, it absolutely does. Does it happen on purpose? No, it doesn't. But the thing with this channel, I am trying to stand out and be different and not be a replica of another channel or other channels. Leave me some comments. Leave me some feedback on that post. Let me know, hey, here's what I would like to see from a Tennessee YouTube channel. I've not seen it. Can you do it? I can promise you I've probably got about the most creative mind that it is out there that's doing this for Tennessee channels right now. Is that an opinion? Yes, it's pretty close to factual, though. So I could get very creative with what I do. Leave me some ideas. Leave me some messages on that. Be happy to explore, content ideas or areas along the way. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, though. This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel. Last but most certainly not least, go Vols.